Hello, nerds!
Hi, guys! So, yeah, we're here to review the 10th episode of Season 4. Something about the Shattered Sight spell. That was the name of it. Oh, this episode!
All magic comes with a price.
The writing of this episode.
Irene, you just sent something!
Shh. So, yeah. This was a bad episode.
It was
Oh my
It was
God.
pretty terrible.
It was so horrible. So we
If
had
I talk really slow every time I want to say something and really over dramatic, like, can I be an actor?
Oh, Elsa. Yeah, we had a friend over while we were watching the episode, and yeah, we were kind of
He hated it as much as we do.
we were laughing about her acting because it's really over dramatic, and I know we keep talking about it, but until she's gone, we have to deal with it, and so yeah, it's so bad. Okay, so yeah, how about everyone's insistence on not killing the villain?
Because they're the good guys.
Because they're the good guys.
And they're all sparkly and shiny white and good guys and stuff.
And you can't kill because there's no such thing as gray area. Hey,
I wouldn't kill you.
I'm not a bad guy.
No.
I'm good. Oh, look at that kitty face. He's so cute. I'm sorry, we have a sleeping cat over there. Okay.
She's adorable.
It is adorable. Okay, so Regina.
Why can't she let herself out?
Because she probably cast it specifically not to let herself out.
Yeah, but that's dumb.
Yeah, but weren't you saying in the last one that, you thought that she could get out because she cast it? And I told you that probably not. But yeah, it makes sense that Emma did it instead of her. Though,
Also,
why couldn't she close the door after her and Elsa left? That just didn't make sense.
what else didn't make sense? How she shows up and she's like, I'm going to magic this barrier away. And then her magic just kind of flops. And then she gets in there, and then she tries it again, and then her magic works. And then she gets in there, and it's all like, magical friendship happiness!
Oh my God, so yeah, the friendship powers with the bracelets, oh, that was a thing.
Okay. Why was it so dumb?
Emma's powers work when the plot needs her to. Her powers at this point are a plot device, like everything else.
Why was it so dumb? Why couldn't it just like have hit
Richie,
them?
that's like the question
Why couldn't
of
it
the
have just
season.
like
Why
hit the
is
bracelets
it so
and
dumb?
then burn the bracelets off and then not hurt them? That I could have gone with because it's magical shenanigans and stuff. But really, little red fireballs of stuff and it just kind of disintegrates and it's all pretty and no, that was just dumb.
Magic works, however. The writers just feel like it. They just make shit up as they...
And then she kamehameha'd him.
Oh my God!
Her
There was like total...
kamehameha'd her into the mirror, which theoretically should have knocked her out, but it didn't.
Yeah.
Also, I love how she just kind of looked in the mirror and was like, "What the hell am I wearing?" I was like,
I liked that she did that both times. The "what the hell am I wearing" thing, both times. In fact, the first time whenever she looked at herself in the mirror, I was totally guessing that that's what she was thinking, and so I ended up saying it at the exact same time as Regina. I found that funny.
That was actually kind of cool.
But I have a question. So why did Regina, affected by the curse, suddenly become evil queen? Also, why did she suddenly lose her memories of who cast the, protection ward spell thing? Because, yeah, Regina totally was the one that just cast it, and then suddenly she's like, oh, the Savior did this. Really? Really, the Savior did it. Because it wasn't just you.
That would be our buddy that just showed up.
Well, he just left.
Or just left. He just texted us and said that he was home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so.
By the way.
Oh yeah, Richie forgot that Henry was cursed.
I was just about to say that. I was kind of feeling it whenever Henry was like, no, Hook, I hate you.
I
suck.
love
I was like,
that. I was so glad that Henry was outright like, no, I don't like you. And since you started dating my mom, I don't like you even more.
And then,
Like, I was just like, oh, yes.
Then he
yes.
home alone his ass. Suck it, nerd.
That was funny. And then the kid, okay, so Hook is a pirate, which, oh my god, okay. So whenever Henry called him a dirty pirate, and Hook's like, I clean myself. What's that?
Quite frequently.
Quite frequently, yes. And what's the one thing that a lot of fans were joking about? How the fact that, you know, he wore the same clothes for 300 years, and so he was really dirty. Dirty pirate. Yes.
Yeah.
But
also,
seriously, how can a hook? How can a pirate that's, you know, been a pirate for 300 years not able to catch a 12, 13-year-old boy?
I'm just saying, you slip on marbles and land on your back on top of more marbles and see exactly how much you feel like getting the hell up.
Yeah, well.
I've slipped and landed on my back before whenever I wore some non-slip shoes in the kitchen at the restaurant I worked at. Because I didn't have non-slip shoes at the time. I got really good at knowing how to control my balance and everything else. Because I walked in there and I landed flat on my back and just kind of laid there.
That's not important. We're not talking about
Shut your face hole.
My face hole is beautiful.
Also, how about Will Scarlet and super drunkenness?
Oh my gosh. So yeah, apparently the curse made Will Scarlet, like, have the reflexes of a drunk person. Because how about him trying to punch Hook?
And just whiffing.
And just go, woo! You're over here, I'm going to punch over here.
You know how I knew this was going to be really bad? You know how I knew he was going to... No, Will. You know how I knew he was going to miss? Because what actual guy in a fight stands there like this?
Like, it was... This episode was just bad. So, okay, so how did Ingrid bring the crystals with her? Because she doesn't have any pockets in that dress. So where was she keeping the magic crystals? The boobs. So that's why there was such a big boob gap. Because there's like space and then like it's. I'm sorry, that dress is not flattering on her, and it makes her boobs look kind of like ill-shaped, and so oh, that's not attractive cleavage. I'm sorry. But seriously though, like the magic crystal memory rocks.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
And the carrot sherbet.
Carrot sherbet. So yeah.
No wonder it was such a good hiding spot, because
no one would want to eat that.
As soon as
like
it came on the screen,
every
I was
single
like,
one. Like
sherbet?
I had happened to pause it at that point, and so everyone we're all just like, why is there carrot sherbet? Who would want to eat that? And then she makes it all disappear, and there's the magical memory rocks, and we're like, that would make sense. No one would want to eat that, so it's a perfect hiding spot.
Well, carrot sherbet.
Ew. But yeah, she seemed much cooler. Like that thing with the spiders, that's cool. Yeah, the kid that just picked on you, so he happens to be scared of spiders. Big spiders, small spiders,
rubber spiders. I've got in my drawer.
Which I've got in my drawer.
On the right side.
On the right side. Just, but if you want to run away, go ahead. But that I do have spiders.
Behind the staples.
Behind the staples. That was cool.
Daniel! Stop!
Hi, Dan.
We love you, buddy. Just kidding.
But yeah, so seriously though, Emma's magic, it's pissing me off at this point. So whenever Snow and Regina were sword fighting, and Snow is all, "Don't wake my baby!" and then she runs into Regina and like they crash into a desk and smash things up and make more noise. It's like, so what was that about not waking your baby?
Me and my partner are standing right here like that baby's got a concussion. You just dropped a computer monitor on its head. You're screwed. Wow, you just killed your baby.
Old computer monitors. Yeah, those things are enormous and heavy.
We're just looking at it like, wow, you just killed your baby.
It's like, wow, the stroller's right there and you're knocking things off the desk and like things are falling around the stroller. I'm like, oh my god, the baby. Tell him to stop. But seriously though, also, So if Regina's in evil queen mode, why is she saying Mary Margaret?
If they hate each other, why did
Also,
Why did
I have to say this real quick.
Okay, fine.
I am very glad about the fact that Snow or Mary Margaret or whatever has finally said the thing that we've all been thinking for the past 3 years that we've known, like how exactly Regina and Snow White had their falling out.
I was 10.
I was 10! It's like, yes, thank you! How can you possibly blame a 10-year-old who is talking to a very manipulative sorceress? But thank you, Snow White, for saying that.
Also, why did Charming help Snow in wiggling the sword out of Regina's hand? I thought they hated each other. Why is he helping her?
Well,
why does he have a look of concern
well,
on his face?
Because true love, Richie, and they share the same heart.
Oh, shut your face hole.
That's probably the excuse the writers will give if you point it out to them.
Shut your face hole.
Yeah, because my face hole is correct. But seriously though, that just... Oh yeah, so how about in that very first scene, the fortune teller lady going after the Snow Queen with a bat?
Yeah, I was like, oh, that's cute. You're gonna get frozen very soon. And then she tries, and it's like, and I was like, oh yeah,
Land without magic.
Land without magic.
Duh. Oh yeah.
My bad.
Something you were saying at the very, very end. Something about how Ingrid's supposed to only have ice powers.
Yeah. What happened there? She's only ever had ice powers. She's only ever used ice powers. How does she force choke a bitch? Just curious. And then like Sonic slaps her or something. Like supersonic slap.
Using the ice in the air. Yeah. Like the ice in the air. And like going woo with the ice. But you just can't see it because tiny, tiny little particles. And so using the very tiny ice particles is like frozen choking her. I'm trying to think of something! Ow, I just hit my elbows. But seriously though, this episode is just like we had to watch it.
Magic too.
We had to kind of sort of watch / fast forward a second time around because by the end of it we were just so overwhelmed by the what the fuckness of this episode that we couldn't think of anything. We were just overwhelmed with the what. Like, this episode was so bad.
You used to fuss at me for dropping F-bombs.
I know I did, but I'm just not giving any cares right now.
You suck.
I know.
She fusses at me for all the words that I say, and then she's all she's all like F this and F that.
I don't give a stinking give a care. My sister used to tell me that whenever she was like 5, okay?
That was adorable.
I know. Alrighty. But yeah, so the message in the bottle. So normally bottles don't break when you do that.
Yeah, but you know what? I'll give it, you know, like...
Maybe it's just old bottle.
How many years was it under salt water? 30 some odd years?
40 years it was under salt water. So
I'll give it some shattering properties, okay? Shatters. And then she's all like...
talking to him.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh wait, that's right, I knocked you unconscious. And then continues talking and then it's like, oh wait. You're
awesome, I love you. Kisses.
You're still unconscious. I love you. Kiss, kiss. Go to Elsa and Emma and read the note to Ingrid.
It's so amazing.
And it's so amazing that Ingrid suddenly loves everyone.
And
reverses the curse.
Sacrifices
herself. Oh. And oh my god, the heavenly music as she's doing like this with the Jesus pose and the glasses coming back to her and leaving everyone's eyes. And she's
my buddy thought the glasses going for her nipples. I thought it was going for her vajayjay.
Like, we're just sitting there like, what? And like, you know, she has this over dramatic speech of just
here's your memories, you deserve them, I love you.
I love everyone, I regret everything.
Because
like
Insta
seriously, the
feels.
music was doing that.
Because Insta feels.
Bright lights, and we're all just sitting there like,
No.
What?
Wait, because Totes My Goats went to heaven, right? So all is forgiven.
Oh, everything is forgiven.
OMG, she sacrificed herself for all of us. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, and then we got the little cameo scene of the 3 little girls running and playing together.
Oh yeah,
And frolicking through
they're in
the
heaven.
fields.
Because she's in heaven and she's with her sisters again because, you know. Dude.
I could have murdered.
What? I just can't. Why?
So much dumb.
Why?
So much
This
dumb.
episode has just made me hate everything.
I think this might have been the worst episode all season.
All season. All ever.
All ever. Okay.
Like, I've heard of people saying this was the worst episode ever in TV history.
Okay. Okay.
This was bad. It was really bad. It was just horrible. Oh my god, if you have not seen it, don't watch it. It's a waste of like 42 minutes or whatever.
You will never get that
You will
time
never get that time back ever. Oh my goodness. What? Just. Oh yeah, so how about that Belle? So everyone was speculating that, you know, Belle was going to finally realize, or 100% for a fact realize that the dagger was a fake, right? Yeah, no. So
No,
apparently
Belle's asleep the whole
she
episode.
was asleep the whole time. And even though, you know, Rumple originally...
You mean Edward?
Oh yeah, because he was watching her while she slept. Okay, to be fair, that's his shop.
That was a joke.
I know. And his wife. But yeah, okay, so he basically told her goodbye in the last episode and locked her in there for, you know, so that they would both be protected from whatever she said to him. But he was in there? So what, did he like take down the wards, go in there, put her under a sleeping spell, and call it a day? While he sent Hook after Henry? I don't know what they're doing anymore. Like, the writers are so messed up. Like, Rumple is... I don't really know what they're doing with Rumple these days. I don't know what they're doing with anyone these days. Like, I'm starting to just go... my words can't even work.
Why is it Belle's getting the shaft? Did she upset somebody?
On the shaft. No.
Yeah, I bet she has. Hell!
Hey, she's very pretty. But seriously though, she's always gotten the shaft.
Yeah,
like,
I don't understand what the deal is.
and she's
This
much
season.
better of an actress and character than a good chunk of people.
Yeah, I don't understand what's going
But-
on.
God forbid you give, you know, Rumple and Belle together or Belle by herself good, legitimate scenes that make sense. That's not a thing. Nope. So how about the Three Stooges of next season? Well, the next half of the season.
Why are we even bringing Cruella de Vil into this?
Cruella, Ursula, and Maleficent. By the way, Maleficent died twice. They better explain how Maleficent is alive and in a body that is human.
And they've got her dressed up very much like the character from the movie. Instead of very much like the character that she's been played
Like
by.
how she was previously on the show. When
Is
she-
that a different Maleficent? Is that what that is? Is that what that is? Are they like
I don't know.
different? Are they like
I don't know.
like-
How do you like Cruella's wig?
I don't like the fact that Cruella's in this.
I don't like the fact that they're here, period. I think they need to just have one half a season where there's no big bad and just let everyone have, you know, time to reflect on what the hell has happened in their lives, and everyone needs to make appointments with Archie and just have, you know, a different episode where they're talking to Archie. Like this episode is focused with
Is
Regina.
Pokemon?
Shut up. Regina talking to Archie, and talk about all her reactions to things, and Emma talking with Archie, and Charming talking with Archie, and da-da-da-da-da-da. Everyone just needs to talk with Archie, because he's the town therapist.
Hey, quick question. Why couldn't you make an evil baby, like, projectile vomit all over Emma?
We were really wanting to see, even for like a second, evil baby. Because that would have been, are you having fun with my hood?
I am.
I see that. But seriously though, like, they needed to have the baby, like, projectile vomiting or explosive diarrhea all over Anna.
Explosive diarrhea.
It would have been great!
All over whoever.
Whoever was holding her.
Evil
Him.
baby.
Him. Whoever was holding him at the time. But seriously though, like, we don't need another big bad, or rather, 3 big bads.
Yeah, what what the hell?
Desperate. They are really desperate. Anyway, so we're going to stop talking about that train wreck of an episode now. Tell us what you thought below about the episode, or about what we have to say about the episode, or any of that. Like if you liked what we had to say, like even if you didn't like what we had to say, but
Because we still don't care.
whatever. Just like, subscribe, yeah, do all the things. Well,
Blah, blah,
I
blah,
kind
blah,
of
blah,
care.
blah, blah. You kind of care if they don't like?
Kind of. Depends on my mood. Anyway, I do love you guys. Y'all have a good, awesome week.
I'd
and
give you a heart,
survive.
but I still have the split
Yeah,
on the finger.
his would be a very horrible heart.
Hang on, we're gonna try this. We're gonna
Oh
try
God, please don't break your hand more. He's breaking his hand for you guys.
Ow!
Feel the love! Feel the love! Anyway, bye guys.